President Biden's taken on the issue of corporate price gouging, and consumers desperately need some relief. But the question is whether he's serious about tackling the issue, or is it just a campaign stunt? I don't know, man. I look at this story and I'm happy about it. I'm happy that Biden said, he's been talking about inflation. He's been beat to death on inflation. They're going to probably, if they win the election, the Republicans win the election, inflation is going to be a big part of it. But you know what? He's been told year after year in his administration, you have something available to you. You have executive orders. You have ways to do price controlling. And now on this very late date, it's almost too late to me. People aren't going to get how important this story is, but pick it up.
Yeah, he's got this new task force that he has announced, and the task force, their job is going to be investigate this price gouging that we already know is happening with these corporations, the grocery store chain, the manufacturers, electronics, all of it. And we know it's happening, by the way, because they've openly admitted it. We sat right here, standing in the same spot, doing the story of the executives that are on tape saying, well, in times of rapid inflation, we inflate our prices anyway so that
We've done that story several times.
Exactly. Yeah. And so they've openly admitted it. There is no question about it. But what we've got now with this task force, it may be too little too late. And that is why there is a part of me that feels like I think this is being done for political reasons.
Well, I don't really care about that. Whether it's political or not, it's the right thing to do. And I'm proud of Biden and doing it. It's just like everything else right now. He's playing catch up.
Yeah.
And you don't have time. I mean, I don't think you have time. I think the State of the Union speech moved the numbers favorable to him by 4 points or something like that. But you can't, it's got to be a long game. I mean, you don't have that much time left. And I'm glad to see that he comes up with this and says, yes, we can control prices.
Yeah.
We can threaten corporations. We can tell them that if you don't do this, we're going to go after your money that's offshore. If you don't do this, we're going to change your tax code in a way that you're not going to like. If you don't do this, we're going to investigate and we're going to regulate more. There's all kinds of threats that he's had the entire time.
Yeah.
And while the Democrats have been beat to death, I mean they have been.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like it's like way high in the list of what people, inflation. And he could have controlled the inflation where it came when fuel went out of control. It's an executive order. There's ways you can do that, but he hasn't done it. And it's hard for me to always blame him when he's surrounded with advisors that are supposed to be telling him this. I mean, he's, like it or not, he's not getting up every day thinking about how do I improve this problem or that problem. His advisors should be doing that, right?
Right. And look, Elizabeth Warren has been on top of this particular issue for several years now.
Good example.
And so it's not like they didn't know about it. It's not like it was something that they just stumbled upon a couple weeks ago. They've known for a very long time. And Elizabeth Warren basically handed them the roadmap and said, here are the bad guys.
They ignored her.
Yeah.
They ignored her.
And
not only did she hand them, here's the bad guys, Farron, she says, this is specifically how you deal with it. She told him that. She told the administration that 3 years ago. So now where are they left? They're left with this late date of doing something that's very important, that might be one of the best things he's done as president. And all of a sudden, it almost becomes meaningless because you don't have time to sell it.
Right.
You don't have time to even talk about it. People are going to see this segment, maybe. They're going to, oh, well, that's good. Or maybe they're going to, you're not going to see it written about. Corporate media is not going to write about this. It's not blood. It doesn't sell.
Well, what he's got to do is not just form the task force and say, I'm done. He has to get out there at the podium and not just talk about the issue. He's got to name names.
Yes.
And he has got to point fingers. He has got to say, this guy at this company, this woman at this company, they're overcharging you X amount of dollars.
Pictures, photos, and names. Right?
Yep.
Okay. I agree with you. It's what we do on this show. Thanks for joining me, Farron. Okay.
Thank you.
That's all this week, but all these segments are going to be posted right here on this channel in the coming week, so make sure you're subscribed. I'm Mike Papantonio, and this has been America's Lawyer, where we tell you stories every week. Corporate media won't tell you because their advertisers, they don't allow it. They just said, no, we're going to pull advertising if you tell this bad story about one of our products that we're selling. Or they're so connected to a political party they're too Democrat or Republican, and they can't tell the story. They can't color outside the line of the talking points for that political party. We don't have that problem here. As if you follow us, you'd understand that. Hope to see you next time.